The journey of dried mango does not begin inside a factory. Long before machines, conveyors, and drying chambers come into play, it begins in tropical orchards where climate, soil, timing, and human experience determine whether a mango is worthy of becoming a premium export product. The quality of dried mango is decided at the farm level, and every step that follows can only preserve or damage what nature has already created. Mango trees thrive in warm regions with abundant sunlight, seasonal rainfall, and well-drained soil. Countries known for dried mango production carefully select farming regions where these conditions naturally enhance sweetness, aroma, and flesh texture. Farmers do not rely on chance, they monitor flowering cycles, fruit development, and weather patterns throughout the growing season. Each mango must reach a precise stage of maturity, not too young, not overly ripe, to ensure it can withstand processing while delivering intense flavor. Harvest timing is critical. Mangoes intended for drying are usually harvested slightly firmer than those sold fresh. This firmness allows the fruit to hold its shape during peeling, slicing, and drying. If harvested too early, the mango lacks natural sugars and develops a bland taste after drying. If harvested too late, the fruit becomes overly soft, increasing waste and inconsistency during processing. Skilled farmers rely on color changes, aroma, firmness, and even subtle cues like sap flow to judge the perfect harvest moment. Unlike many industrial crops, mango harvesting is still largely done by hand. Workers carefully cut or twist the fruit from branches to avoid bruising. Mechanical harvesting may be faster, but it increases damage and reduces quality. Each mango is gently placed into ventilated crates designed to allow airflow and prevent heat buildup. This simple detail is essential, as trapped heat can accelerate ripening and fermentation even before the fruit reaches the factory. Once harvested, time becomes the enemy. Fresh mangoes are living fruit, still respiring and changing internally. The clock starts ticking the moment they leave the tree. High-quality dried mango producers aim to transport fruit to processing facilities as quickly as possible, often within the same day. Delays can cause uneven ripening, moisture loss, or microbial growth that compromises final product quality. Transportation logistics are carefully planned. Trucks are often shaded or temperature-controlled, and crates are stacked to prevent crushing. The goal is simple: deliver mangoes to the factory in the same condition they were picked from the tree. Every bump, delay, or exposure to heat can reduce yield and flavor. When the mangoes arrive at the factory, they enter the first major quality checkpoint. This is where agriculture meets industrial discipline. Workers and supervisors inspect the fruit visually, removing any mangoes that show signs of bruising, rot, insect damage, or disease. Even small imperfections matter. A single damaged mango can contaminate others during washing or storage, so strict rejection standards are applied. This inspection stage may appear simple, but it plays a huge role in export-grade production. Global markets demand consistency. Consumers expect every piece of dried mango in a package to look, taste, and feel the same. Achieving that uniformity begins by eliminating variation at the raw material level. After visual inspection, the mangoes move to industrial washing systems. This step is about more than cleanliness. It is about food safety and shelf life. Mango skins often carry dust, soil, sap residue, microorganisms, and environmental contaminants from the farm. Washing systems use purified water combined with food-grade sanitizing solutions to remove these risks. Rotating brushes gently scrub the fruit while water jets reach every surface. The process is carefully calibrated. Excessive pressure can damage the skin and underlying flesh, while insufficient cleaning leaves residues behind. Modern factories monitor water quality, temperature, and flow rates continuously to maintain hygiene standards required for international export. Once washed, mangoes are allowed to drain and dry briefly before moving forward. At this stage, another sorting process may take place, separating mangoes by size, weight, and ripeness level. This classification helps ensure uniform slicing and drying later in the process. Large mangoes may be processed separately from smaller ones to avoid uneven dehydration. One often overlooked aspect of this stage is waste management. Skins, rejected fruit, and organic residues are not simply discarded. Many factories convert this waste into animal feed, compost, or bioenergy, reducing environmental impact and improving sustainability. This integration of agriculture and responsible manufacturing is increasingly important for global buyers. The transition from farm to factory represents a shift from natural variability to controlled precision. However, no amount of technology can compensate for poor raw material. This is why premium dried mango producers invest heavily in farmer training, long-term supply contracts, and agricultural support programs. Farmers are taught best practices for pruning, pest control, irrigation, and harvesting, all with the goal of producing fruit optimized for drying rather than fresh consumption alone. In many regions, factories work directly with farming communities, offering price incentives for higher, quality mangoes. This creates a feedback loop where farmers understand that better fruit leads to better income, while factories benefit from consistent supply. It's a partnership built on trust, knowledge, and shared standards. Another crucial factor at this stage is traceability. Each batch of mangoes is often tagged with information about its origin, harvest date, and farm location. This allows producers to trace any quality issue back to its source and ensures compliance with international food safety regulations. In export markets, traceability is no longer optional, it is a requirement. Temperature control continues to play a role even before processing begins. Mangoes waiting to be processed are stored in cool, ventilated areas to slow respiration and prevent premature ripening. Unlike refrigeration, which can damage tropical fruit, these environments are carefully maintained to balance freshness and stability. By the time mangoes reach the peeling and slicing stage, they have already passed multiple checkpoints. Only fruit that meets strict standards for ripeness, cleanliness, size, and structural integrity moves forward. This disciplined selection process ensures that the drying stage, where flavor is concentrated and shelf life is created, starts with the best possible foundation. What makes this early phase so important is that drying does not improve mango quality, it magnifies it. Sweet mangoes become intensely sweet, aromatic mangoes develop deep tropical notes. But flawed mangoes become unpleasantly sour, bitter, or tough. This is why the farm-to-factory process is the true backbone of dried mango production. In global export markets, dried mango competes not just on taste, but on appearance, texture, and consistency. Consumers thousands of miles away may never see the farms where the mangoes were grown, but they judge the product instantly when they open a package. Their experience is shaped by decisions made at harvest, during transport, and at the first inspection line inside the factory. From the soil that nourished the tree to the hands that picked the fruit, from the crates that protected it, to the washers that cleaned it, every step before drying plays a defining role. The success of dried mango as a global snack begins here, where nature provides the raw potential, and careful human judgment decides which mangoes are worthy of preservation. Once the finest mangoes have been selected and prepared, the most critical transformation in the entire process begins. This is the stage where fresh fruit is turned into a long-lasting, export-ready product without losing the essence that makes mango so special. Precision drying is not simply about removing water, it is about preserving flavor, color, texture, and nutrition while ensuring food safety and consistency at a global standard. Fresh mango is made up of nearly 80% water. This high moisture content is what makes the fruit juicy and refreshing, but it is also what makes it highly perishable. Without preservation, mangoes can spoil within days. Drying solves this problem by reducing moisture to a level where microorganisms can no longer grow, dramatically extending shelf life. However, the challenge lies in removing water without damaging the fruit's natural qualities. The drying process begins immediately after peeling and slicing. Uniform slicing is essential because mango pieces of different thicknesses dry at different rates. If slices are too thick, moisture can remain trapped inside, leading to spoilage. If they are too thin, the mango can overdry, becoming brittle and losing flavor. Precision slicing ensures every piece experiences the same drying conditions. Before entering the drying chambers, mango slices may undergo a brief pre-treatment. This step is designed to protect color and flavor rather than alter taste. Natural antioxidant solutions, often derived from vitamin C or citrus extracts, help prevent oxidation, which can cause browning. This treatment is mild, fast, and carefully controlled, ensuring the mango remains natural while maintaining its bright golden appearance. The heart of the operation lies within industrial drying chambers. These large, enclosed systems are engineered to control temperature, airflow, and humidity with extreme accuracy. Unlike traditional sun drying, which depends on weather and exposes fruit to contamination, modern drying systems create a stable and hygienic environment. This allows factories to produce dried mango year round, regardless of climate conditions. As trays of mango slices enter the chambers, warm air begins to circulate evenly across every surface. The temperature is set low enough to avoid cooking the fruit, but high enough to gently evaporate moisture. This balance is crucial. Excessive heat can destroy vitamins, darken color, and produce a cooked or burnt flavor. Insufficient heat can leave residual moisture, compromising shelf life. Drying is not a single, temperature process. In many factories, it happens in stages. Early in the cycle, slightly higher temperatures help remove surface moisture quickly. As drying progresses, temperatures are reduced to protect internal sugars and delicate flavor compounds. This gradual approach ensures the mango dries evenly from the inside out. Throughout the process, advanced sensors monitor humidity levels inside the chamber. As moisture leaves the fruit, it increases the humidity of the surrounding air. Ventilation systems continuously remove this moisture, laden air, and replace it with drier air, maintaining optimal drying conditions. Computer systems adjust airflow and temperature in real time, responding to changes inside the chamber. One of the most remarkable aspects of precision drying is how it concentrates flavor. As water evaporates, the natural sugars in mango become more intense. This is why dried mango tastes sweeter than fresh mango, even when no sugar is added. The process enhances the fruit's natural character rather than masking it. Texture is another critical outcome of proper drying. High-quality dried mango should be flexible, chewy, and smooth, not brittle or leathery. Achieving this texture requires exact control over final moisture content. Factories measure moisture levels continuously, ensuring the mango retains enough flexibility while remaining safe for long-term storage. Color preservation is equally important. Consumers associate bright golden or orange hues with freshness and quality. Precision drying helps maintain these colors by preventing excessive oxidation and caramelization. When done correctly, dried mango retains the visual appeal of fresh fruit, signaling premium quality to buyers around the world. Nutrition preservation is often overlooked but highly significant. Mangoes are rich in fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, and antioxidants. Excessive heat can destroy these nutrients. By using low-temperature drying and controlled airflow, modern factories retain much of the mango's nutritional value, making dried mango not just a snack, but a functional health food. Food safety is embedded in every step of the drying process. By reducing moisture to specific levels, factories create an environment where bacteria, yeast, and mold cannot survive. Combined with hygienic handling and clean equipment, this ensures the dried mango meets international food safety standards. Drying times vary depending on slice thickness, mango variety, and desired texture. Some batches may take several hours, while others require longer cycles. Patience is essential. Rushing the process can ruin an entire batch. This is why experienced operators and automated systems work together, constantly checking progress and making adjustments. As drying nears completion, mango slices undergo visual and physical checks. Operators assess color, flexibility, and surface texture. This human oversight complements digital monitoring, ensuring the final product meets quality expectations beyond what sensors alone can measure. Once drying is complete, the mango slices are not immediately packaged. They first move into a controlled cooling phase. Cooling is necessary to stabilize the fruit and prevent condensation. If hot dried mango is sealed too quickly, trapped moisture can lead to mold growth. Cooling allows moisture levels to equalize and prepares the fruit for handling. At this stage, the transformation is complete. Fresh, juicy mango has become a shelf-stable product capable of traveling thousands of miles without refrigeration. Yet, it still carries the aroma, sweetness, and texture that define mango as an exotic fruit. What makes precision drying so powerful is its ability to balance tradition and technology. Drying fruit is one of the oldest preservation methods known to humanity. But modern systems have refined it into a science, using data, automation, and strict controls to achieve consistent results at scale. Different markets may require slightly different drying profiles. Some consumers prefer softer, more flexible dried mango, while others favor a firmer texture. Export-oriented factories can adjust drying parameters to meet these preferences, tailoring products for specific regions without compromising safety or quality. Sustainability also plays a role in modern drying operations. Energy, efficient dryers, heat recovery systems, and optimized airflow reduce energy consumption. Some facilities integrate solar power or biomass energy from mango waste, lowering environmental impact while maintaining production capacity. The drying process is where value is truly added. Fresh mango is seasonal and perishable, but dried mango is available year-round. It transforms a local crop into a global commodity. This process supports farmers, creates jobs, and connects tropical agriculture with international markets. In many ways, precision drying is the defining step that separates ordinary dried fruit from premium export-grade products. It demands expertise, discipline, and respect for the raw material. Every adjustment, temperature, airflow, timing, has a direct impact on taste, appearance, and shelf life. For consumers, the result is simple and naturally sweet, chewy snack that delivers the essence of mango in every bite. But behind that simplicity lies hours of careful control and decades of accumulated knowledge. From the moment mango slices enter the drying chamber to the moment they emerge transformed, precision drying preserves not just fruit, but flavor, nutrition, and the story of where the mango came from. It is the quiet, controlled process that allows an exotic fruit to travel the world without losing its soul. After drying is complete, the journey of mango is far from over. In fact, this final stage is what transforms dried mango from a factory product into a globally trusted export. Quality control, packaging, and shipping are where precision, compliance, and responsibility meet, ensuring that every piece of dried mango reaches consumers safely, consistently, and in perfect condition. The first step after drying is sorting and grading. Even after precise drying, not all mango slices are identical. Some may vary slightly in size, color, or texture. Advanced optical sorting machines scan each piece at high speed, using cameras and sensors to detect imperfections. These systems separate mango slices into uniform grades, removing any pieces that fall outside export standards. Human inspectors then perform final visual checks, ensuring that the product meets strict quality expectations. Once sorted, dried mangoes may undergo laboratory testing. Samples from each batch are analyzed for moisture content, microbial safety, and overall stability. Maintaining the correct moisture level is critical. Too much moisture can lead to mold growth, while too little can affect texture and taste. These tests ensure compliance with international food safety regulations required by markets in Europe, North America, the Middle East, and Asia. Packaging is one of the most important steps in preserving dried mango for long-distance travel. The fruit is highly sensitive to oxygen, humidity, and light. To protect it, factories use airtight, food-grade packaging materials designed to block moisture and prevent oxidation. Many producers rely on vacuum sealing or nitrogen flushing, which removes oxygen from the package and significantly extends shelf life without the need for chemical preservatives. Packaging environments are tightly controlled. Clean rooms with filtered air minimize contamination, and workers wear protective clothing to maintain hygiene. Each package is sealed, weighed, and checked for integrity before moving forward. Accurate portioning ensures consistency, while strong seals prevent leaks and exposure during transport. Labeling is equally critical for export. Every package must include detailed information such as product name, origin, nutritional values, batch numbers, and expiration dates. These labels are designed to meet the regulatory requirements of destination countries. Traceability is a key part of this system, allowing producers to track each batch from farm to shelf and respond quickly if issues arise. Before shipment, packaged dried mangoes are boxed into export cartons and stored in clean, dry warehouses. Storage conditions are carefully maintained to prevent moisture absorption or temperature fluctuations. Cartons are stacked on pallets, wrapped, and prepared for international logistics. Shipping dried mango requires coordination and planning. Climate-controlled containers are often used to protect the product from extreme temperatures and humidity during transit. Whether transported by sea or air, maintaining stable conditions ensures that the mango arrives with the same quality it had when leaving the factory. Global export standards are not just about rules, they are about trust. Buyers and consumers rely on consistent quality, safety, and transparency. By following strict quality control measures and advanced packaging practices, dried mango producers ensure their product can travel thousands of miles while preserving its flavor, texture, and nutritional value. This final stage completes the transformation. What began as a fresh tropical fruit is now a stable, premium snack enjoyed around the world. Quality control, packaging, and shipping are the final guardians of that journey, protecting the mango's story all the way to the consumer's hands.